Hey there cuties! Welcome to the inaugural episode of Empties and Oldies. So all I'm going to do today is go through some products that I'm getting rid of because I've ran out of them, or I'm getting rid of them because they're really old and they just got to go. So let's just jump right into it. I'm really excited. Yeah, let's talk about my trash. Alright my darlings, so I have everything here set up into 3 different categories. I have my oldies, I have my face, skin, and body care empties, and I also have my makeup empties. So let's just get right into this. We're going to start with the oldies, and we're going to start with the smallest category that I have in terms of oldies, and that is skincare. So first we're getting rid of this little leftover bit of this Queen Helene Mint Julep mask. It's a very good but very basic standard clay mask. If you've never tried a clay mask before, this will be pretty nice, especially if you have oily and acne prone skin, but it's nothing special, so that's why I had quite a bit of it left, and I didn't end up using it, and now it's just old and hardened, so we're getting rid of her. Alright, so next we also have a little bit of this Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Facial Wash and Scrub. So my skin is fairly acne prone, like 99.9% of the time, and I'm always looking for new products, especially on the more affordable end that have good ingredients that I can use instead of more higher end expensive stuff, especially now when we can all use to save more money. And this is okay. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's really right in the middle there for me when it comes to all the facial and scrub wash things that I've tried. However, if you do have slightly acne prone skin or do get breakouts and you have, I would say, combination to dry skin, this is actually pretty great. What I've noticed with a lot of acne suggested products is that most of them tend to be pretty drying and very rough on the skin, and this isn't. So if you have an issue with, let me make sure I'm holding it the right way. So if you have an issue with these types of products, usually making your skin dry, I think this is a great thing to try, but again, not my favorite, not gonna repurchase. Alright, so next we have the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Problem Skin Moisturizer. Now I'm basically all the way out of this one. I just have the tiniest bit left here on the bottom of the jar because, like I said, I'm always trying out new skincare, which is a good and a bad thing. I could probably make a whole video on that. But anyways, this is a really nice moisturizer for acne prone skin. I do find that it works very well for me. For my skin type in particular, which is leaning more towards the oily side, it can definitely increase my oiliness and not give me the type of finish that I want. However, recently my skin's actually been a lot drier, so I did repurchase this and it has been very beneficial for me to use so far. However, at the time when I first tried this, my skin wasn't as dry, or at least the season wasn't making my skin as dry, so I didn't use all of it up, and that's why I'm putting this in the oldies category, even though, like I said, I just had the tiniest little bit left in the jar. It's gotta go. It's old, but this is good. I would definitely recommend this. So now we're gonna get into the old makeup, and these Profusion lip kits. So this one I haven't even opened, but I'm pretty sure it's old from the time at least when I bought this. These are terrible. Don't waste your money. I really wanted to try a new affordable liquid lipstick, and I've had really great luck throughout my lifetime with Profusion eyeshadow palettes and blush palettes and contour palettes. Basically, their powder products have worked fairly well for me. However, I had never tried any of their lip products. So I saw these at my Walmart like a long time ago, and I thought I would pick these up, and I picked 2 up. This is Dream. Both of these are Dream, the lip liner and the lipstick, and this is Imagine. And the colors are so cute and pretty, but these suck. This lipstick never dries, and the lip liner feels very sticky. Like, just the formula of these is not it, and at this point, they've gone bad, and you're not supposed to pass off lip products to people anyway, so trash. Next, we have a product that I'm pretty sad that I actually have to throw away, and that is this Milani blush in Tea Rose. I actually repurchased this from Ulta about a year ago. And the smell, I used this twice, but the smell, it smells like, it just smells old and nasty, and I don't know how long they had it at the Ulta warehouse, but this is a no. If you can get this blush and it's not old, it's a beautiful color. It's one of my favorite Milani Rose blushes, but this smells like hot garbage, so I had to throw it out. I can't pass this on to this. It's disgusting. All right, so next we have this NYX Matte Finishing Setting Spray. I didn't like this. I really didn't. I've used about half of this and then I just let it sit here and go bad. This is just meh. I wouldn't even call it decent. I would say it's like okay, leaning towards bad, at least for me. I didn't find it mattifying, and I also didn't find that it increased the longevity of my makeup in any way, shape, or form. So to me, it was just a meh product. It wasn't really necessary, and it's definitely not what I was expecting. I really had high hopes for this, considering the reviews and the amount of love this particular product has received, but meh, so it's tossed out. Also because it's old. Next, I have two blushes from the Balm, and I have their Hot Mama blush and their Cabana Boy blush. I've had these for like 5 years, y'all. They gotta go. I mean, look at this. They are busted, they are bruised, they are beaten. And at this point, they also have zero pigment. And that just happened. And this blush just fell out all over my pants and all over my floor. And there's nothing in this pan. Yeah. These got to go, and now I'm covered in blush. But I would definitely repurchase them. They're two of my favorite blushes from the Balm. So, definitely hits, but I have no idea what just happened right now. Alright, let's just keep this moving. Next, I have these cream products right here. I have a Milk Makeup highlighter stick thing in Lit. This is pretty, and this is a sample size, but I used it 3 times. Beautiful color, but it expired within like 4 months. But it just smells like hot plastic, garbage, just awful. I don't even want to open this. The color is pretty, but this expires fast, so I probably would have been really pissed if I had bought the full size. Alright, next we have a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Special Delivery. It's this very pretty minty green color. I don't know how well you can see here. Hopefully you can. Maybe you can't. But it's a very pretty minty green. I got to use this twice and it dried out. And this is the only Super Shock product that I've had from ColourPop that's had this reaction. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just the formula of this one, but pretty color. But it just turned to garbage. Alright, so next we have this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Pearl. Beautiful color. It still swatches fairly nicely. The only thing is, it smells like ass. I don't know why I just decided to smell it. And it doesn't work as well as it used to. Oh god, that was a bad idea. So, it's old. It's gotta go. Next, I'm getting rid of a Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in 213 Nude. Beautiful color. I've repurchased this particular eyeliner a ton of times. However, I have a little bit of it left and it's old, so it's unusable. Getting rid of it. Alright, and next I have 3 foundations here. I have the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation, I have the Maybelline Superstay Foundation Stick, and I have the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. All of these were terrible, and I bought all of these a long time ago and I didn't like them. I actually filmed a review that I was going to post on the Makeup Revolution fast-based foundation stick. However, I never ended up posting it. My problem with this is that in person it looked but on camera it looked fantastic. I never understood that, and also you run out of it super duper fast, so I don't think it's the best choice for foundation stick. This makes you look old and it doesn't blend, the Maybelline Super Stay one. I like the regular liquid foundation. This is trash. And the L'Oreal Longwear Shaping Stick, this is also just, it just didn't work. It kind of gave me the problems of these two combined, the Makeup Revolution and the Maybelline one. And again, it was just disappointing, so we're getting rid of it. Alright, let's move on to skincare, body care, hair care, all that good stuff. I have 3 makeup removing products. I'm kind of trying to rush through these because, again, it's my trash. I want to get rid of it. And I just kind of want to give you the lowdown real quick. I have a value size of the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water, and I also have the Micellar Foaming Cleanser for oily skin and for sensitive skin. This I still use on the regular. I haven't been able to find this big bottle in a very long time. And I usually use this to mostly take off my eye makeup. I used to use it as an all-over makeup removing situation, but not so much so. But I do still like this, and I have repurchased it. And when it comes to these two right here, when I ran out of both of these, I ran out of them around the same time. And because I didn't know how I really felt, I ended up repurchasing both of them. And now I'm about to run out of those probably quite soon. But anyways, this one, the oily one, at least for me, works a lot better. I feel like this one makes my skin feel like it has a little bit of a residue, but that also could be because this is a slightly more gentle formula, so it's not penetrating all the way down to the oiliest part of my face as much as this is. So if you have oily skin, this is great. If you have dry or normal skin, this one's pretty great too. You can put it on your eyes and take off the makeup like that. It doesn't burn, it doesn't cause any irritation. So I do like both of these, but for different reasons. The next empties are this Biore Baking Soda Pore Cleanser and the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash. I love the Tea Tree Skin Clearing Body Shop Facial Wash. It's really great. Like I said, I do have acne prone skin, and I do find that this calms down my breakouts. It leaves my skin feeling very clean but not dry or stripped. So I've really enjoyed this, and this isn't the first bottle I've gone through, and I recently repurchased a second. Now when it comes to this Biore baking soda situation, I also repurchased this. With a lot of these items, as you've noticed, at least when it comes to the empties, I have repurchased. And the problem is that they don't make this particular formula anymore. They make the baking soda cleansing scrub situation, but it's with blue agave. And for some reason that changed the formula, so I don't enjoy the new one as much as I do this one. So if I could buy this again, I would, but this new situation and reformulation I don't like. So as soon as I run out of that one, I will be throwing it away. And again, this is fantastic. Moving down the line, I'm trying to kind of now break it down and talk about the most important stuff, is this little mini empty right here, and that is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I really enjoy this. It's actually really, really nice, and I'm definitely interested in repurchasing the full-size one. I feel like it looks great under makeup, and it definitely peps up your eyes. I believe there's caffeine in here, so you just look very refreshed and very youthful, and I like that appearance. So this was a wonderful product, and this little sample here actually lasted me about 3, if not 4 weeks. It became mostly my daytime eye cream, and I love it. Like I said, under makeup, it looks fantastic. It's actually great in the evening as well, but I found that I enjoyed using it more in the daytime. So hopefully in the next couple of months, I will be able to buy the full size. Next we have the Ritual of Sakura, if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm probably not. Body foaming wash, and it's by the brand Rituals. This is a sample size. This smells so good, and it's so relaxing. It's very enjoyable to use. Again, it's a foam. The only thing that I don't like about this is the packaging, but I understand the way it has to be dispensed. There's no other way around it. So it's really, really nice. It makes the skin very, very soft, and it does give you a very relaxing experience. It's supposed to smell like organic rice milk and cherry blossom. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, I definitely recommend it, but it's a body wash. I mean, you can get those anywhere. Here we have an empty. This is the only hair one here, and that is the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo in Classic. We all know this. Some of us love it, some of us hate it. I love it. This is not the first bottle I'm going through, but I just thought I'd share this. I really like it. And a tip for all of those dry shampoo wearing friends over here, especially if you're using one that's not the color of your hair, what I personally like to do with the dry shampoo is spray it all over my roots, and I'll sit down, I'll do my makeup, and then once that's done, I will brush it out and work it through my hair, and that will usually ensure that all the oils have been absorbed from my scalp and that my hair really is as refreshed as can be. And it definitely helps you get rid of that white cast, especially if you let it sit for an extended period of time. If you don't do your makeup or you don't have that much time, I would say to let it sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes would be a good enough time for it to do its job and not make your hair look gray or anything like that. Next we have a body butter, and this is from Physicians Formula. It's something that came in a limited edition set with all their butter products. Why don't they sell this in a full size? Like, I emptied this out, y'all, because it smells so good. This was only half an ounce, so it wasn't even that much. I used it up in the span of like 2 weeks because I kept slathering myself in it. It's so good. Physicians Formula, if you're watching this, you're probably not, make a full size. I will go out there and buy it like immediately. It's so good. It's very nourishing. It's very softening. It does all those great things that body butters do. And if you like the smell of their butter products in general, then you would love this if you can get your hands on it in one of those limited edition kits. Next we have another skincare item, and that is the Derma E Firming DMAE Eye Lift Cream. I love this. This is so good. This is probably my 3rd bottle that I've gone through of this, or 3rd container or whatever. It's very nice. It's very firming, very lifting, softening. It's perfect. It's one of my favorite eye creams that I've tried. It's fairly affordable. I believe it's around the $12 mark, and I've had a really great experience with Derma E's skincare products in general. So this is definitely a hit and something that I will keep repurchasing until I find something better, which I probably don't. All right, now we're down to, last but not least, the makeup empties. So first I have the NYX Pore Filling Primer. This is a classic. I love it. It's really good. It works. I've gone through a ton of these, so that's not going to change anytime soon. Next, I have 2 setting powders, and these are minis, the Cover FX Perfect Loose Setting Powder Mini and the Too Faced Born This Way. I really like both of these. However, I do like the Too Faced one a little bit better. I feel like it gives me an overall more perfected look, and no matter what concealer or foundation or product that I'm using underneath, it makes it appear amazing. As opposed to this one, depending on the concealer or the foundation that I wear, sometimes I will get a little bit of creasing. It's nothing annoying or that bad, but that's the main difference that I've personally noticed between both of these. But I do really enjoy them, and I think they're great options if you're looking for a good setting powder. Like, either one of these would be fabulous. So next I have the GlamByGeGe Botanicals Makeup Setting Spray. Most of you have probably come to this channel from that review because it's my most viewed video, but it's for a reason. This really is the best makeup setting spray in terms of drugstore pricing and, in my opinion, on Amazon. It works really well. It definitely extends the longevity of your makeup. It doesn't add a drying finish or a moisturizing finish. It just really sets the skin. It smells very refreshing and it feels very refreshing, but what I've noticed with some setting sprays is that I will spray them and I will either feel like a dryness or I will feel a little bit of a dewiness. This is like right in the middle. It really just sets the makeup and makes your skin feel a little bit more refreshed. This is probably the 2nd or 3rd bottle I've gone through, and it's probably my most favorite setting spray that I own out of all the ones that I have here. So definitely a hit. Love this product. Next we have the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. This is another classic. I love this. If you're a fan of the original Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, this is that, but better and more affordable. So I would definitely recommend this all day, every day over that one. Not only because of the price, but I feel like the formula on the baby skin is quite a bit better. So I would definitely invest my money here as opposed to with the big one. But to each his own. Again, I love this. I will keep repurchasing it. It's great. Next I have another powder, and this time it's a powder foundation, and that is the L'Oreal True Match. I have it here in N3 Natural Buff. Classic product, works very well. Honestly, I barely just got into this product, believe it or not, and I have come to enjoy it. I will be repurchasing this. It's a really nice powder foundation. The only complaint I have with it is sometimes depending on the product that I'm using underneath, whether it's the concealer or the foundation or sometimes both, it can change how they appear and make them either appear a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. So let me know if you guys have had a similar experience with using this powder, but other than that, it's great. All right, next I have this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. This is great as a primer, and if you've ever worn a really drying foundation or just wearing too much powder, as a setting spray too, it's really nice. It's very moisturizing. It does have that kind of coconut scent, so if you don't like the scent of coconut or anything like that, then I wouldn't recommend it. And it also does have coconut water. I know some people try to stay away from coconut products, period, but I personally really enjoy it, and if I feel like I need a priming mist, I will definitely repurchase it. But right now, probably not. In the future, yes. But again, I do really like it. Works great. Next we have this Jeffree Star Lip Scrub in Lemon Icebox Cookies. I love Jeffree Star's lip scrubs. They are so amazing. I polished this sucker off completely. They're so good. They're edible, and because of that, I've used them more than any other scrub that I've ever purchased. Now, ones that you make at home, like 99% of the time, they're always edible. But when it comes to his, I like that factor. They feel really nice, and also once you scrub away the dead skin, I believe there's a good amount of glycerin or some sort of moisturizing agent that really makes your lips feel super nice, super soft, and super smooth. So it really is a great prep step before applying liquid lipstick or even before bed. I really like doing that and then applying my Laneige lip sleeping mask, or any lip sleeping mask for that matter. So I really like this, and I do have a couple of more of these that I got for my birthday, so I will be dipping into even more of these lip scrubs. I love them. They're great, and the packaging is so cute. Like, I think I'm gonna save this container. We'll see. Speaking of Jeffree Star, I have two more Jeffree Star items here, and those are his Velour liquid lipsticks in the shades Dominatrix and Posh Spice. I have used both of these up. There is nothing left in here. And Dominatrix is the most perfect, chocolatey, delicious brown shade that you could ever purchase or hope to wear in your life. I love it, and in the next couple of months or maybe next year, I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. I think I've already repurchased it once, so this will be like my third time repurchasing it then. But it's a really fantastic liquid lipstick. I believe it's one of his OG colors, and I totally understand why. With Posh Spice, I love this one. I want to repurchase it so bad. However, I've noticed that on all his retailers, as well as his website, this color is only available in the, I think, the Nudes Bundle 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure, but it's available in either one of those bundles. And I don't want to just buy the bundle for a small size of this shade. I really want him to bring back the full size. I don't know if he's planning on discontinuing it or what, but I have been looking for dupes. So I'm actually keeping this empty around just to compare it with any other liquid lipsticks I might buy in the future, because I have a good feeling that this color might be discontinued, or it's actually a bad feeling. It's a very bad feeling. I love this color so much. It's the most perfect, like, greigey nude, and it has a hint of gray, so you don't look like the Grim Reaper, but you also don't look like crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's a really beautiful color, and I'm just really sad that I haven't seen the full size. I don't know what's going on with this, but I hope he doesn't discontinue it, because I will be very sad, and I will have to look for a dupe, and that will be very hard. So, Jeffree, keep this. I love this color, please. Please keep Posh Spice. Don't discontinue it. All right. Let me quit the begging. Let's finish this out, because this video is already getting so long, and I was trying to make it short. Oh, I actually have two of these, but these are the Colossal Cat Eyes. I have it here in waterproof. and regular. I really like this mascara. Again, it's a classic product. I have also the Voluminous Lash Paradise, another great mascara. These are two of my favorites, so that's why we've gone through them. I also have this Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. This is my favorite, how do I put this? This is my favorite concealer out of all the shades that I've tried from Tarte Shape Tape. I've tried 3. And I've tried 2 because sometimes I like to highlight a little bit under the eyes. So I've tried 2 lighter ones and one that matches my skin tone. And this formula of this concealer, I didn't realize how inconsistent it is, because the first shade that I ever tried was the light neutral. I ended up repurchasing it. This is the repurchase one. And then when I was repurchasing it, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and purchase 2 other shades. One that's a little bit lighter than this, because depending on the season, this matches my skin tone. So I wanted to go with something a little bit lighter for those seasons and something that matches my skin tone completely pretty much all year round. And I've noticed when it comes to the lighter shades or the shades that are a little bit more, I don't know, just the formula differentiates, and I don't understand that. I've heard some people say that Tarte Shape Tape is over drying for them, but personally, I had never had experience with this shade in particular. However, with the other 2, that seems to be the case. So I don't know if it's a one-off thing with this shade or if the 2 other ones that I'm using in particular there's something wrong with, but I have noticed that. And if you guys have had a similar experience, put it down in the comments, because this is just really weird to me, to be honest. Like, this shouldn't be happening. The formula should be consistent across the board, no matter the shade. And that's not the case, apparently, with the Shape Tape, so I don't know. Next, I have some more concealer, and that is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C6 and C5. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. And once they came out with the supersize, honestly, I've never looked back. So I recently repurchased those. Love these concealers. They are amazing. Ooh, we have another setting powder. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh. This is a mini. I love this. This is so good. If you have dry under eyes, if your concealer is just too dry, if you want to feel refreshed and you want your eyes to just feel amazing, it's such an amazing setting powder. I love it. I can't wait to repurchase it. Like, this thing is on point. And honestly, this is what really made me pay attention to Becca, this powder right here. And I'm so happy I was able to try it. There's nothing quite like it. And if you've never tried it, I would say get the mini when it's on sale and just let yourself experience it, because it's so weird. It's so weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it, guys. You almost get like a cooling sensation when you apply this powder, and I don't understand that. Like, it feels like somebody just put nice cold cucumber slices on your eyes, or on your under eyes, I should say. It's magical. However they did that, it is magical. I love this powder. Again, we'll be repurchasing it for sure. Alright, getting down to the nitty gritty, I have this Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. One of my favorites. I love drugstore foundation, and I love this one, so definitely will be getting repurchased. I've been buying this thing for years. Alright, we have a few more items left here. Alright, let's get down to it. I have the Ardell Dark Brown Brow Pomade. This is one of my favorite pomades, especially from the drugstore. It's a really great formula, and I actually like this one better than the Anastasia Dip Brow, I should say. So I would definitely recommend this all day, every day. Really fantastic product. Goes on very nice, blends very easily, and it actually lasts you for a good amount of time without drying out, considering this is a full plastic packaging. So they did a good job on making it so not a lot of air gets let out when you're not using it. So love it, love it. I've actually repurchased this a ton of times, so fantastic product. All right, so next I have some lip balms. Actually, I have a Milk Kush Balm in Green Dragon. I have a Bite Agave Lip Balm and I have my EOS lip balms. I know people say they don't run out of lip balms. I do. I do. And out of these three, the EOS is still my favorite. It's really nice because I feel like it's moisturizing, but it's not greasy or slippery. It's just a very balanced product, and I personally do also use this sometimes as a lip primer. So I love the fact that they have these now instead of the balls, because the balls, ain't nobody got time for that. Now these two, I like them, but for different reasons. This, the Bite one, I would apply it before bed because it's very like concentrated and it's kind of greasy and slippery. It almost feels like a lip mask, I would say. But during the daytime, I don't like to use this very much, and I would definitely not be repurchasing no expensive lip balm. Got me fucked up. All right, next we have the Milk Kush Lip Balm. This was really good. It smelled really nice. I felt like it was a very balanced lip balm. I can't use it per se as a lip primer in the same way I would be able to use the EOS one, but it's really great. And also you can see one of my dogs chewed it up a little bit. But besides that, yeah, I don't see myself using like fancy lip balms. Like, give me my EOS and I'm out the door, you know? Oh, we also have one more mascara. We have the CoverGirl Clump Crusher and Waterproof. I mostly use this on my bottom lashes, something I picked up from Miss Emily Noel 83. I don't know if she still does that, but I still do. As an OG watcher, I can't help it. And honestly, it does last very well on the lower lash line, and it makes your lower lashes just pop. So that's mainly what I use this for. So I'll definitely repurchase this at some point. Alright, we got two more products left. We have the Super Strong Eyelash Adhesive from I Envy by Kiss. This is one of my favorite eyelash adhesives. Some people don't like it, but I've had a very great experience with it. It holds on the lashes very well, and yeah, they stay on. They stay on, it dries fast, it looks good. We love her, we love her. Definitely already repurchased. All right, and last but not least, I have this Lime Crime Wet Cherry Lip Gloss in Happy Cherry. This color is so amazing, and I'm so sad that it's limited edition. Let me see if maybe the camera can pick this up. Do you see this? Fuck me up, this is so beautiful. It's like a nudie, peachy shade with these beautiful gold, bluish glitters. I know not everybody likes glitter in their lip gloss, but oh my god, it's so beautiful. I wish this was a permanent shade in their Wet Cherry line because I would have 60 million of them. It's so good, and I'm so sad that this was like so small. I ran out of this in like a month because I was using it every single day. There is nothing left in here, and I'm just going to hang on to the memory for now until they either put one out or I find a dupe. So we shall see. All right, guys, so that was it for my empties and oldies. That was a lot of stuff to get through, and honestly, I even omitted some products because if I would have kept every single little thing in here in, this video probably would have been like 2 hours long. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. Do you like them? Do you hate them? What's something that you've recently ran out of? And did you enjoy it? Let me know down below. I'm excited to know, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. I hope you take care and stay safe. Take your vitamins. I love you, and I'll see you next time.